Yo, you know what time it is? Let's go ahead and do a deep dive into this Israel thing.
Newest aircraft carrier, the Ford, and cruisers and 4 guided missile destroyers. Now, these ships can launch missiles that can hit both targets on the land and be used for air defense. This is a show of support, but also a show of power. The U.S. goal is to deter Hamas and anyone supporting Hamas from further attacks. The U.S. is also adding additional air power on land near Israel, including F-35s, the most advanced fighter aircraft in the U.S. arsenal. Kate?
So, Courtney, does this mean the U.S. military could get pulled into the war?
Look, I am not here to do any of the political talk, none of that. Let's have a genuine conversation about what this actually means for the populace of the entire world. Okay? Here's what we have. We got a country that is being bombed, rocketed, people are shooting, people are kidnapping, people are doing all sorts of horrible war things, okay? What does this mean? Well, here's what it means. It means we should take a close look at the possibility of it happening right here on our own soil, right? Again, no political talk today. This is just 100% urban chaos, end of days talk, prepper talk. This is what this is right here, making sure you can defend what's yours and those you love. Okay, so right now in our country, it's said that we have a border control problem. All right, with that being said, people like the country that's been bombed for the last 4 days, had all kind of stuff going on for the last 4 days. Does that make it easier for people to infiltrate the country and do bad things? Of course it does. Does that mean they actually are? That's something we don't know. I am a big fan. I am a big fan of being prepared for a thing that may not ever happen. Then that thing actually happened and I'm not prepared. Does it take a lot to prepare for these things? No, it does not. We will be running down the list and the gambit of every intricate detail and item that you will need to survive, of course, in our membership side. On the membership side, go sign up for the membership. Pick whatever tier works for you. We are going to cover this for all tiers of membership. However, it will be on the membership side. So here we go. Real quick plug. Let's go ahead and put it in. We're talking about the tier structure of memberships, right? We got 4 levels. We got tough spaces. It's a general level, okay? Get in where you fit in. It's all good. We got CQB, we got Overwatch, and we have the top tier called Protector. Go ahead and check that out right here on YouTube. It's going to give you an idea how much that is and what's offered. Of course, every single tier, purposely, every single tier will receive a discount on every purchase, class purchase, and merchandise purchase from my website. Straight up, it is what it is. Of course, the higher the tier, the higher the discount. Of course, they are ranging all the way up to 25% off every single purchase. Man, look, we want y'all to have what y'all need. We're going to make sure we cater to that, and we appreciate your support. We appreciate the love you show. We appreciate you for being patient with us, getting this rolling, but we here, we rolling, we getting it in, man. And look, it is going to be 100% exactly what you're looking for, man. We love you. You got people in the country that are mixed in with the general populace. They're causing chaos. They're kidnapping. They're blowing things up. They're shooting. You name it, all bad. That means that you as a person need to take a close look at your circumstances. Your circumstances, your situation. Do you have enough food to last 2 weeks for you and your family? Situation. Do you have enough water to last your family for 2 weeks? What are you going to do for auxiliary power if your power goes out for 2 weeks? Okay. What do you have to protect your family and your resources during this time? Very, 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 very important. Also, are you trained to use everything on your item list that you now have to use in this contingency? Are you trained to use it? Are you trained to protect your family and your resources during this time of urban chaos? All right. Now, when it comes down to things like where should we go, what should we do? Of course, we are going to discuss all of that again on the membership side. Here right now, I want you to pay close attention. This is supposedly our closest ally as a country. Okay. Is America sending stuff over there? Are we going to go to war? Is this going to be World War III? I don't know about all that. That's not my concern on today. Okay, I am talking to people who are right here on this continent of the United States, who are right here and who are looking at the situation like, is there a possibility that could happen here? Of course, there are a lot of bad people who have a lot of issues towards our country, and they want to do those things here in this country. Will it be a lot more difficult for them to do those things in this country? I'd like to think so, because I'm not the only one sitting here ready for the whatever. I'm sure a lot of you are too. And I want to get all of you ready for the whatever to make those situations a lot more difficult for people who might have the idea of such. Okay. Now, I want you right now to start thinking about, okay, right now, if the power went out, what would I need to survive comfortably for 14 days? 14 days. What would you need to do to protect all of those things for 14 days? Well, let's ask a quick question. Something bad happens right now. Are you going to quote unquote bug out, go somewhere else? Or are you going to bunker down, stay right there and live and protect? These are the decisions that you are going to have to make in the moment. And they can be extremely difficult unless you plan these things out long before they happen, right? And we're going to walk you through that. The membership will tell you exactly how to do it, exactly what you need to do, what you need to have in your go bag or your bunker bag, whatever. We're going to walk through it all to make sure you're okay. However, I do not want you to just turn a deaf ear and blind eye to what's going on in the news right now in other countries. I do want you to pay attention, because guess what? If people can do a bad thing in a country on the other side of the world, and people who agree with that idea can throw rallies and parties right here in this country in regards to what's going on the other side of the world. I need to pay attention to what's really going on, man. Look, I'm not trying to preach it to you. I'm trying to reach it to you. You know what time it is. You know who I am. It's O from Body by O, Body by O Tactical, Coaching Academy, and Coaching Community Security. And we are here to make sure you have what you need to get it together. One thing's for sure, two things for certain. You stay mustard. You ain't got to catch up. Bow!
His newest aircraft carrier, the Ford, and cruisers and 4 guided missile destroyers. Now, these ships can launch missiles that can hit both targets on the land and be used for air defense. This is a show of support, but also a show of power. The U.S. goal is to deter Hamas and anyone supporting Hamas from further attacks. The U.S. is also adding additional air power on land near Israel, including F-35s, the most advanced fighter aircraft in the U.S. arsenal. Kate?
So, Courtney, does this mean the U.S. military could get pulled into the war?